Hi there, I'm Dan Little, and I want to welcome you to this year's Elna Flynn Awards ceremony. Normally every year we're here at Nick's Rockaway, but because of COVID-19, we have to do this virtually. So I'm standing out in front of Nick's right now, and I'm going to read to you a little bit about Elna Flynn and then start introducing some schools. The Elna Flynn Outstanding Volunteer Award serves as peer recognition of outstanding volunteer activities within the Pacifica School District. First awarded in 1988, the Elna Flynn Outstanding Award is an annual celebration of those hardworking individuals who freely volunteer countless hours in the name of education. The recipients are usually announced and honored at an annual banquet of the Pacifica School District Parent Council. This year's a little different. My goal tonight is to introduce each school from the front of their school site. You might think it's impossible to get from school to school during the presentations. Well, challenge accepted. All right, starting off our evening tonight is Valley Marsh School and Monica Labeo.
Valimar is proud to announce Charlotte Allen as our 2020 Elna Flynn recipient. Charlotte has been a dedicated Valimar parent and volunteer for 9 years. With the support of our two amazing children, Avery in 9th grade and Quinn in 5th grade, and her husband Jim by her side, Charlotte has made such a tremendous impact on our school. When we asked our community to describe Charlotte, these are the amazing things that they shared. Charlotte is the most dedicated, caring, selfless, loving, giving volunteer I know. She has helped raise thousands of dollars for our school, has run many fundraisers from start to finish, some with little to no help, and some of her own creation. Charlotte will literally lay awake at night and think of ways to make Valimar a better place for our kids. She has cried, sweat, and bled for our school, nailing every kindergarten tour, hauling heavy tables, running a V Academy class, baking at 5 a.m., wearing costumes at every event possible, standing in the rain, asking for donations, promoting online, donating her own funds, all while keeping a smile on her face and a positive attitude. She embodies the best of Valimar School and deserves this award. Charlotte is dedicated to making our school the best place for staff, students, and our families. She is truly a supermom. She is selfless in every way and inspires us on a daily basis to be better and work harder. Her positive attitude is infectious and makes us all want to be the best we can be. She is truly an inspiration to us all. During her time as PTO president, Charlotte has been dedicated to fostering community building and family engagement through her positivity and her actions. She is always available to respond to an email, take a phone call, or lend a helping hand to ensure that everyone feels supported. She has encouraged volunteerism, direct donations, and has helped add back the fun in fundraisers, making the PTO efforts more successful than ever. In true Charlotte spirit, I'd like to share some of her favorite volunteer moments. Her kindergarten tours that we lead together, where we finish each other's sentences, starting the kindergarten summer playdates at Frontierland Park, attending field trips with her children, helping with all aspects of our fun community building outdoor movie nights, being the MC for our Fall Fun Fest, helping out as the mystery reader in Miss Shive's class, participating in the family engagement team, and being the wonderful auctioneer at our parent auction night. Charlotte contributes her heart and soul to every fundraiser and activity. She's the first to arrive and the last to leave. She has truly gone above and beyond to make Valimar the best place for all who have the honor to attend. We are so very fortunate to have Charlotte and her family as part of our Valimar family. Thank you, Charlotte, and congratulations.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
For those that don't know me, I am a fiercely competitive person. So when years ago, someone told me I'd make a much better mom if I didn't work, I was bound and determined to prove that statement false. What started with making homemade baby food and pumping milk in the break room 3 times a day quickly led to determination to never miss a crazy hair day at preschool, bake homemade muffins for class parties, never store-bought, and still reach career goals, some days with very little sleep and baby spit up in my hair. Fast forward to my daughter's first week of kindergarten starting at another school, where her teacher informed me she preferred stay-at-home parent volunteers in the classroom, as they can commit to specific days and schedules. This wasn't my tribe. However, by November, we got the call to Valimar. There was space for us, and this is where the competition stopped and the village building began. I was able to surround myself by like-minded parents, some that work full-time, some that stay at home and manage the house and family, some that work nights, days, weekends, some whose children attend Valimar while they teach at the very same school, some that can't make it to a PTO meeting, but work their tails off assisting teachers with breakout reading groups, grading papers, and copying mounds of worksheets on any given Tuesday. And some, like myself, that have a hard time being on campus, but will gladly make small batches of frosting at midnight or cut out 24 snowman hats for a school project the next morning. I realized no parent can do it all. No parent should be expected to, but together we can support our community and each other. I volunteer to make a difference in my community, not to prove a point or win a bet I made with myself or take a dare. The reason I am able to volunteer, and I will never forget this, is because I am privileged. I have been granted the flexibility, home life, family support, and finances to do it. And so as I celebrate and humbly accept this honor, let us not forget our reasons for volunteering. And let us also honor those families that work just as hard, harder in fact, to give their kids opportunities they might not have had. Let's remember why we volunteer: to serve every child, many times more so than our very own. And let this award serve as a symbol to keep making a difference in our community and seeing to it no child is left behind. And let's be reminded to do it with thought, consideration, and honor for those that would love to be in our position, but can't. I am thankful, so thankful for the years our family has spent at Valimar. I am grateful of the teachers and staff that have bandaged knees when we can't, of our parent and grandparent friends that offered rides home when we couldn't make it to pick up in time, of the students who have offered years of friendship to our children, and of the lifelong connections with so many of you that will last far longer than the 9 years any Valimar student walks the halls. The fierce competitor in me is beyond proud that this working mom has been granted an award for volunteerism some might have thought impossible years ago. But I share this with my village, and I recognize the sacrifices we all make on a daily basis to be the best parents, guardians, teachers, students, volunteers, and humans we can be. Thank you so much for this honor.
Okay, here I am at Ortega. Whoever decided to put all these stairs in, I have no idea. But I want to introduce Patrick Jackson.
Hi, I'm Patrick Jackson, the principal at Ortega Elementary. Ortega is happy to honor Julie Stewart and Lisa McNichol as the recipients of the Elna Flynn Award for Outstanding School Volunteer. I'd like to share with you some thoughts from staff members and fellow PTO members that highlight the impact you've had on our school. Julie, you wore so many different hats at Ortega over the years, and you did so with such enthusiasm, commitment, and efficiency. Your vibrant, upbeat, and genuine kindness made it a pleasure to work with you on any activity you were planning or participating in. As a kindergarten room parent, you taught music and dance to students each week, and the kids loved this. Your commitment to the school was inspiring. You always listened to students, families, and teachers. You were one of the reasons why so many of our students participate in activities like the annual talent show. Julie, you were an absolute gift to the Ortega community. Ortega is a better school because of you. Thank you. Lisa, you've worn many hats at Ortega over the years. As a kinder class volunteer, you planned an amazing field day. As a room parent for many years, you organized fantastically creative parties. Your thoughtfulness and commitment to the students and families at Ortega shows through all of your hard work. Your positive energy is welcoming to all, and you are an absolute joy to work with. While you shy away from the spotlight, you work fastidiously behind the scenes to take care of business. You are an innovative problem solver and the type of person you can count on for anything. Lisa, you have been such a force for Ortega over the years, and it is a wonderful place because of your dedication. Thank you. Lisa and Julie, as activities coordinators, you planned over 80 events over the years, like ice cream socials, movie nights, the hoedown, and the talent show. You were never afraid to think big, and the events you put together for our school were amazing. You are truly outstanding volunteers, and Ortega thanks you.
Okay, here I am at the Lindemar Education Center, and I'd like to introduce Jennifer Gray. And Jennifer, I do apologize. I think I might have parked on your grass a little bit.
Our preschool program has nominated Ann Mason to receive the Elna Flynn Award for her outstanding volunteer work. Ann has dedicated countless hours providing instruction to our students, volunteering on weekends, weeknights to help take care of our garden that without her would not exist. She designed the garden and worked with local businesses to get materials donated and built the beds and provided our class with soil, seeds, watering cans, basically everything needed to make a professional, organic, sustainable, beautiful garden. Anne provides our students with weekly lessons that teach them about food, nutrition, and implements them in a way that gets them excited to try new things. She's created a space that is a place of tranquility for our staff. As we are coping with the changes that this pandemic has brought, every single one of us has benefited from taking time to slow down, visit the garden, and recharge. It's my personal favorite place to take a break during a long or stressful day. We cannot thank Anne enough for all that she has done to support our preschool community. Thank you, Anne.
Thank you, Anne, for all your just enjoyable, lovely, wonderful weekly lesson plans for our students. Such as composting. Kids definitely loved doing that, and also just watering and taking care of the garden. So thank you for all that you've done, not just for our kids, but just for our entire program, and just making it a whole fun life experience for everyone.
Hi, Anne. Congratulations. Thank you so much for all you did to this garden. It's beautiful. Thank you for the beautiful kale you planted with the kids and the tomatoes. I just want to say I've been out here with the kids and I love watching them dig in the dirt. So thank you for all you've done.
In a way, you are helping us do our job, so that is greatly appreciated. Having these spaces on campus where we can engage our students from a perspective that's outside of the classroom is a huge opportunity, and I feel like your garden does that for us. And I truly appreciate all the hard work that you put into that space. So from the speech department at Lindemar Educational Center, thank you so much.
Thank you, Teacher Ann, for all of your patience with our kids and with us and helping us to love the garden as much as you do.
Hey Ann, congratulations on your Elna Flynn Award, very much deserved. From our Sunset Ridge kids and staff, we would like to thank you for all you have done for our kids, all the exposure to fruits and vegetables and their tastes, their smells, their feeling, getting to compost, all the wonderful things that you've provided for our students over the years is incredible, and we're so grateful and thankful. And we want to thank you for your patience and for always including us, all your great lessons, and then your enthusiasm and excitement for the garden that really has been passed on to our kids. So we are so grateful that we have you, and we just want to say congratulations. Thank you so much, and these are beautiful flowers from the garden. So thank you so much for all you've done for everybody and for your love of the gardens. Thank you. Congratulations.
Hi, Anne. Congratulations. Very excited that you are getting the Elna Flynn Award this year. Well deserved. Very happy about that. And I also just wanted to thank you for all you've taught, you know, not just the kids, but also me for the past 2 years. And I remember when this garden was full of weeds, and the weeds were like taller than all of us. And thank you for your vision of changing it into a beautiful garden that we can all enjoy at school and learn from.
Thank you, Anne, for creating this pumpkin patch for the kids so that we can all have a pumpkin for our classrooms. And thank you for letting them explore the wood chip pile, which they really enjoyed climbing and shoveling all the wood chips. So congratulations.
Thank you, Anne, for teaching the kids how to pick beautiful apples.
Thank you, Anne, for helping us to teach the kids about worms.
Thank you for making LMEC such a beautiful place to work and for our students to learn. And my daughter's at We Play, We Learn, and she loves going to the garden and learning from Teacher Anne, so thank you also.
Thank you, Teacher Anne. We love you.
All right, I'm here at Cabrillo, or is it Cabrillo, School, to introduce, is this the whole school? No? Introducing Annie Flores-Ike, Mary Grigi, Dawn Potter, Megan Ellsburn, Kiyomi Arai, Charlotte Jacobs, Michelle Wagner-Keeney, Tiffany Lynn, Christine Donnelly, Isla Payne-Dwyer, Alyssa Repetto, and Darcy Fields.
Roxanne Fields, I believe all who know her would agree, is the calmest, most down-to-earth person we have ever worked with at this school. In the face of quickly approaching deadlines and paperwork forgotten by well-intentioned but swamped teachers, she steps in with a quiet calm, tackles the program, and all is saved. She is the one to throw the paddle as you're getting sucked downriver. No need to shout her praises because she doesn't want the attention or need the public acknowledgement. I believe she was probably relieved when last year's Elna Flynn was canceled due to COVID-19. But she is so very deserving of this honor. Mr. Potter and I asked her to step in last year to be our liaison, and of course she said yes. And what a year it was. And what a way to leave our school. Crazy. But throughout Roxy's tenure at Cabrillo, she was helped in so many ways and has risen to any challenge to help teachers, staff, and especially the kids. Vi is a very lucky son, and Mom, Darcy, working in our kitchen for years, I'm sure felt the benefit of extra hands on deck. With Roxanne around, so thank you, Roxanne. We here at Cabrillo owe you so much and wish you all the best in your new adventures. Yay!
Hi, my name is Darcy Fields and I'm the cook at Cabrillo, and I'd just like to say a little bit about Roxanne. Of course, she's my daughter, so it's a little bit prejudiced. She's a planner, organizer, and doer, and she is that way all throughout her job at Target, at home, and even at school. And she will have worked in the classroom, and they're on a break, and she'll come in to see me, and I'll put her to work in the kitchen. I've tried to get her to be a sub in the kitchen, but she told me no. She picks up things really easy, and if she says she's going to get it done, she gets it done. Thank you.
Thank you for your years of volunteering at Cabrillo. A class liaison, fundraiser, volunteer, field trip coordinator. We don't know how you did it all, and you made it look so easy. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Hi, Roxanne. Thanks so much for all you did here at Cabrillo School. It was always a pleasure having you come in the office in your quiet way and take charge, and we knew things would be getting done. And on a personal note, thanks for letting your mom, Darcy, come and play with us for the last 20 years. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Roxanne, thanks for always being there for our class of 2020. Every year you were the go-to parent who was willing to help out in any way. You started out here in Mrs. Sutter's kindergarten class, cooking your way through the alphabet, sweating like a pig in that hallway, and making clay, painting feet. And then year after year, you continued to be that go-to parent all the way up through 8th grade. And I feel so fortunate that our kids were in class together and I got to work alongside with you and really see your dedication to this program. Thanks so much, Roxanne.
Thank you, Roxanne. You took over for us in a really difficult year in the 8th grade as a liaison. You helped with our fundraising and dances, and although it wasn't the year we wanted it to be, I thank you for all your hard work in the upper grades.
Roxanne, thank you for all your time you gave me while Vi was in my 2nd grade class. And then when he left A-Wing, you were still around, often offering your help and with special events, and of course, picking up hundreds of buckets for A-Wing for the end of the year barbecue. Thank you, Roxanne, for all of your hard work. We appreciate you.
Roxanne, I appreciate all the behind-the-scene work you did for all the teachers and students at Cabrillo School. We appreciate you. I first met Rocky when Vi was in my 1st grade, and she was very quiet, but it came clear very quickly that Rocky was the get it done kind of person. And she didn't want a lot of spotlight on her, but she just wanted to help out in so many ways. And as Miss Jacobs mentioned, she could get things for us at Target. She could get her dad to help us barbecue. She could do prepping at home. So thank you so much for all you've done for us.
Thank you, Roxanne, for everything you've done to support the Cabrillo School community. I had the privilege of having Vi in my 4th grade class. I'm grateful for all the copies you've made and field trips you helped chaperone. You made my life and job so much easier, and I'm forever grateful.
Roxanne, thank you for your service, your time, and dedication to Cabrillo. I remember when I desperately needed volunteers to help with Candyland Carnival and the Pop of Color, and you recruited your Target team and saved me. They brought energy, some dance moves, and ultimately their time because of you. You've given donations, your time for various events. You've helped with field trips and anything and everything class related. So thank you so much for your support over the years.
Thank you. Yay, thank you.
Oh, barely made it from Cabrillo. Here I am at Sunset Ridge, and I'd love to introduce Ellie Cundiff. Whew.
Hello everyone. We are super excited to announce our 2 outstanding Elna Flynn recipients, Lisa Weiss and Andre Bartolinsky. We are super excited to celebrate all the work they've done to build our Sunset Ridge community. Lisa Weiss is a parent, a proud parent of a 2nd grader, and I met her on a school tour, and when we came into this room here, she fell in love with our Spanish program, and she spent many hours volunteering and supporting all our kids in Spanish before her son started school. And now she continues to support our school. She's joined our PTO board and has, as a member at large, and has helped run and organize our Boo Fest, our Pancake Breakfast, our Room Parent Program, and any kind of other support. She is there to support all our kids We love her, we appreciate her. We couldn't do the work we do without her support. And we miss you, Lisa. We wish you the very best. Thank you for everything. You deserve this award.
Give me an F! Yeah! Give me an I! Give me an F! N! Give me an A! A! What a good spell! Lisa! Love you! Love you!
Hello everyone. We are super excited to celebrate Unray Bartolinsky. She is the proud parent of a 4th grader and a 2nd grader, and she joined our school community. She jumped right into the PTO doing different events, and she organized and ran our first ever rummage sale. She sold spiritware. She is the cheer squad coordinator with Grace Huff, and together they won the Spirit Award for Sunset Ridge for the Junior Olympics. Yay, Sunset Ridge. We are proud to have them as our partners in educating all the kids and building that community that makes Sunset Ridge so special. Thank you, Unray.
A! Give me an N! N! What does that spell? N!
Do they think he saw you? I'm glad he slowed down at the corner. Anyway, hey, I'm here at Ingrid B. Lacey Middle School, and I can't wait to introduce my friend, Gordon Wee. Go Bulldogs!
This year, I'm happy to present our Elna Flynn Awards to Stacy Russell and Erica Hoyser. I've had the pleasure to not only work closely with Stacy, but also have the opportunity to get to know her as a parent and as a person. There are a lot of adjectives to describe Stacy. You can start with hardworking, smart, tenacious, caring, witty, but most importantly, dedicated. Anyone who knows Stacy can tell you that she is the epitome of parent involvement. She not only volunteers to every school event, but she will be the first one in and the last one out. When she is at each event, she not only speaks to everyone, but she knows how to engage the school community on related issues. In the background, she is also a huge advocate for school funding. At every PTO meeting, she is constantly pushing for higher stipends for teachers and raising funds for materials that will benefit the school. If you get a chance to work with Stacy, not only will you find her extremely knowledgeable, but you'll find yourself laughing because she knows how to add humor to any situation. If anyone were to describe middle school, they would say anything but calm at times. Middle school is fun, loud, and definitely can have its interesting moments. In the midst of it all, you need someone who will provide a light presence and bring brightness to a situation. Erica has always been a thoughtful parent volunteer who provided solutions to problems we may have missed. She is proof that your work shows the value and character you have as a person. Erica continually helped at school whenever needed and always did it without hesitation. Most importantly, when we asked parents or IBL colleagues about her, they not only mentioned Erica's positive attitude, hard work, and dedication, but her smile. Erica didn't realize how just a simple smile a day helped provide a positivity on our campus. While we can speak more about both of your accomplishments and the huge impacts you both have made on our school community, we would like to say thank you and are proud to present you both with the 2020 Elna Flynn Award. Thank you.
All right, here I am in front of Ocean Shore School, where I get to introduce Jean Bellinger, Katie Stearns, Patty McNally, and Jonathan Harris.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jean Bellinger, principal of Ocean Shore School, and it is my great privilege to honor our Elna Flynn volunteers for the 2019-2020 school year, Petra Schumann, Katie Weitz, and April Euland. I've had the great pleasure of working with all three of these amazing women and teaching their amazing children. In Katie's case, it was her amazing grandchildren. I can only say that the gifts that they gave to our school over the years and over the many years have been truly outstanding. I would also like to introduce 3 of our teachers who will give more information and celebration of these wonderful volunteers. So Katie, Patty, and Jonathan will take it away. I want to raise a glass. Well, I'd like to raise a glass of something with a more adult beverage in it, maybe, not my Diet Coke. But we can't do that. So until we can get back to Nick's, I will just say thank you to Katie and Petra and April from the bottom of my heart. Cheers. I love you all.
Good evening. We all have heard about the dedication, passion, and hard work that Elna Flynn gave to the children of our Pacifica School District. Unfortunately, many of us never met her, but I am honored tonight to speak about someone who has those same qualities and dedication and who has given over and over to our Ocean Shore school and community, and that is Katie Witz. It was our lucky day when Katie joined our team. 4 of her grandchildren, Carmela, Tino, Siren, and Daria, attended Ocean Shore, and our special gift, along with their supportive families, was Katie. Katie brought to the children and teachers of Pacifica her passion and knowledge of art and her dedication to community and the environment. Katie's ability to teach and share with all of us has never wavered. It didn't matter the age of the students. She worked with K-8, and didn't matter their experience with a brush. She saw something positive and beautiful in every child and all their work. Katie was pretty amazing. Personally, I lucked out. I had 2 of Katie's grandchildren, which meant I had the pleasure and benefit of having Katie for over 4 years. I couldn't wait for art every week. I would sit down with the children and wait for Katie to shower us with her knowledge and love of art. Even after I no longer had any of Katie's grandchildren, she still continued to volunteer for Earth Day and Pod Day, for clusters, and for the Winter Bazaar. You could always count on Katie to bring a wonderful activity and all the supplies needed. Once again, she was the gift that kept on giving. Katie's volunteer spirit didn't just end with us. She had other grandchildren that lived in the city, and she worked at their school, in their garden, and doing other projects. The only thing that outmatched Katie's volunteerism with us was her love and commitment to her family. That was endless. It's always a wonderful gift when you meet someone that you can now call your friend. And I just want to tell you, Katie, thank you for giving us the gift of you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Katie Stearns, and I'm normally a 6th grade teacher here at Ocean Shore School, but during COVID, I'm working with the upper grades and I'm teaching social studies. But for the past 15 years or so, I've had the pleasure of working with April Euland. Yay! She is the most wonderful art teacher. She's been an art teacher here at Ocean Shore for many years, and I have had the pleasure of working with her since her oldest child was enrolled in my class over a decade ago. She is the perfect person to lead students through art. She never loses sight of the fact that art is an important and a critical part of a child's development. She knows that art is not only a means of artistic expression, but as importantly, a means of emotional expression. And she was the one who helped me follow through with this dream to have this planter, which represented the kids' work, and also ancient Egypt, because it's full of papyrus, and that's what I've been wanting to do since I started working here, was have a planter full of papyrus. So here it is. And let's see, she also had to make Egyptian themed tiles to go on the sitting spot right here, the part I'm sitting on. Those are all tiles that kids made under her direction. And so here are my final words. I have watched her grow into a secure and determined teacher. She's transformed our campus with mosaics reflecting our Oceans Week history. As a matter of fact, a new one was just installed in the front of the school. Even though she was raising 3 boys, she worked tirelessly to follow through with installations, and she was always thinking of new art projects and ways to display the students' work. Before COVID, April could be seen on our campus for hours, organizing the art room or putting the finishing touches to a project. And it's very unfair that she should have to spend her final parent year in quarantine. That's too bad, but we know that she'll return to oversee the installation of some projects that we still have pending here. And if we're lucky, maybe she'll lead us in some more adventures in art. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Harris, and I'm a 4th and 5th grade teacher at Ocean Shore School. I'm honored today to be able to introduce Petra Schumann in earning the Elna Flynn Award over many, many years of her hard work for the Pacifica School District. I particularly appreciate Petra for her time working in my class when her daughter Rosie was in 4th and 5th grade. I got 2 years to work with both Rosie, who's a wonderful kid, but also with Petra, who was very hardworking and instrumental in getting my overnight field trips together, and even more so with the art program that she put together. Petra is very well known at Ocean Shore for both her hard work, but also her work with teaching art. She got many kids that maybe weren't interested in art to really love art and take part in the process. As well as a great anecdote from one of the fellow teachers talking about how well her son understood art when they were traveling through Europe and recognized a lot of pieces that Petra had introduced to him. I also want to thank Petra for her dedication to the PEF Foundation and her leadership in the PEF Foundation, which has been instrumental for education for students, but honestly also for teachers here in the Pacifica School District for many, many years. Congratulations, Petra. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is April Euland. Thank you so much for this honor. My life is forever impacted for the better after 16 years volunteering at Ocean Shore School. After a couple years as Special Projects Coordinator, I transitioned to helping in the all-volunteer art department. These are the years that stand out the most. I enjoyed teaching art classes for 2 of my 3 boys, and then took over the art coordinator position with Petra Schumann. I cherished our 2-year partnership, followed by 2 years with Yvette Pierce, and 2 years with the support of Jenny Abelena. With the partnership of these ladies, we reorganized the art room, reimagined the art program, and advocated for technology and funding for quality supplies for our amazing volunteer art teachers, as well as the children we taught. I will always treasure the friendships gained, the support and talents of so many, including Katie White's, the skills gained, and the children taught, as well as all that we were able to create as a community. We created 7 different mosaic installations throughout the school, including the mosaic wave walls in cooperation with the Pacifica Beautification Committee. It was my pleasure to work with the teachers and students to create our logo mosaic. I enjoyed working with teacher Sheila to create engaging Oceans 411 art rotations yearly, including ocean-themed mosaics for the last 3 years. Again, thank you so much for this honor. It has been a pleasure working with Ocean Shore School.
Hello, this is Petra Schumann. Thank you very much for this honor and for the special opportunity to share it with 2 of my favorite co-volunteers, April and Katie. I share April's pride in what we've done over the years, and I want to express my appreciation for the teachers and the fellow art parents who made my time at Ocean Shore so much fun and so rewarding. At Ocean Shore, I taught art for 9 years, the whole time that my kids went to school there. But I never really did it alone. I got to work with a wonderful team every year. Susanna, Yvette, Han, Jill, Jane, Katie, and April, and I all had a good time working together, problem solving, and supporting each other in the classroom. Volunteering has been great fun for me, I must say. I mean, what could be better than drawing owls with first graders or making paper sculptures with fourth and fifth graders, or making sculptures out of food at the end of the year, as was always my tradition. It was a great way to get to know kids and to watch them grow from kindergarten through 8th grade. I volunteer because I think that the kids of Pacifica are our joint responsibility. They're the responsibility of our whole community, in fact, because after all, the quality of their education will impact the competence of our future leaders and workers in all fields. I'm really thrilled that I had the opportunity to teach them about art and culture the past 9 years. I truly appreciate this honor. It means a great deal to me. Thank you to the Elna Flynn Award Committee and also to the Ocean Shore PTO.
Hi, my name is Katie Wheats. I'm the grandmother of 4 Ocean Shore students, the last of whom graduated this past spring. I'm honored to receive this award. I started volunteering for my grandchildren's field trips early on, but when my oldest grandchild was a 5th grader in Patty McNally's class, my daughter asked if I would help another parent who was teaching art. I jumped right in and never looked back. I've enjoyed following other grandchildren year after year until they graduated. There are many wonderful benefits to this ROSS volunteer program, but the art program itself brings with it so many enriching experiences. It's a natural way of expressing ourselves. It can be relaxing or stimulating, a way of sharing ideas and feelings with others, coming together to share in a creative experience. The students also love trying new projects and seeing their work displayed in the main hallway. I've also enjoyed working on collaborative things, teaching simple skills, introducing ideas, and sharing time with the students, and most especially, getting to know and work with other art teachers. A special shout out to Tim Van Raphorst and Marianne Marcelino and Susanna Staminovic, as well as Petra and April, with whom I've worked closely for a long time. The classroom teachers, too, have always been very supportive, often participating in the day's art project right along with their students. I'm very grateful to Ocean Shore for giving me the opportunity to have this amazing experience, and I thank the PTO for making our very special art program possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ocean Shore School. Well, here we are. It's the end of another Elna Flynn ceremony. I want to thank the recipients for their hard work and their dedication, which has made a significant difference in the lives of children at their schools. I also want to thank all the presenters for putting together their videos for tonight. I also want to thank the school's PTOs, the Parent Council, and PCT who helped put this event on. My wife and I love this event. This is the one event that we make sure that we attend every single year. I was coming to this event long before I even worked in this district. We find the energy, the positivity, absolutely uplifting, and all the stories and the volunteering that we hear from each school is absolutely fabulous. We look forward to seeing you next year, and hopefully we get to do all this in person. Take care, stay safe.